Stop! You violated the law. Your stolen goods are now forfeit. Then pay with your blood!
As games have developed over the past 20 years, players have come to expect a certain suite of tools and controls.
Like sprinting. Sprinting is an interesting one because there was such a big debate internally among our teams. Some of us were absolute purists, but ultimately, we decided it's 2025 and people are going to want to sprint. In fact, all of the character locomotion has been completely redone from scratch, and that has a huge impact from the very beginning of the game.
Every single updated or new feature was implemented with the player in mind. It all comes down to what makes Oblivion, Oblivion. What are those features that just immediately come to mind for players when they think of the game?
The mini-games are the mini-games. Those are so iconic to Oblivion.
That's great! How's it go again?
Like lockpicking. You can put a fresh coat of paint on it, but you can't change it too much because it's part of the core experience.
Why in the fuck?
Whether you're returning to Cyrodiil or you're a newcomer,
I'm going to follow you and watch you and worship the ground you walk on.
you will instantly feel at home.
Oblivion.
It just feels better.
Never played it.
We've modernized a lot,
I'm hyped.
but it's still the same incredible adventure and the same carefully handcrafted world.
Well, it's about time. Do you know how long we've been waiting?
Oblivion is a core part of the story of Bethesda Game Studios. None of what we're surrounded by right now would be here if we hadn't made that game.
What the fuck?
And if it hadn't been the success that it was. The effort that we put into it, the love that went into it, I think that comes across on the screen.
To have worked on something that people care enough where you're in a position where you can remaster it, it's a privilege.
And now, to help introduce this game to a new generation of players, I feel so lucky.
What?
I really think that people, when they jump back into the remaster, they're going to be shocked at just how good the game looks.
But I wanted to try out the
The Oblivion gates look absolutely incredible, and I think they're just going to find themselves lost in the world.
Even if it's just the music, for example, just walking around for half an hour in the world,
chat.
you
It's
feel
been fucking months.
something.
How you been?
And that's
I got
precious.
into a wreck.
You're going
In the
back to a
hospital
world
for
that
a
you've
month.
been to before,
That's
but
what
it's
I've been.
better somehow. Like, it's an intangible thing, but it's like, it's new, it's fun, like it's exciting again.
But it's ultimately the same game.
The whole thing. We're
There was
back.
a lot of respect for
Maybe.
what was before, and
I'm
I think
downloading
the
this shit right
fans will
now. It's on
appreciate
Game Pass,
that.
by the way. Anybody who's watching,
From all of us
it's
at
already
Bethesda
available to
Game
purchase,
Studios,
and it's on Game Pass.
We want to thank you for joining us today. Oblivion has a very special place in my heart, and being able to work on this remaster and bring it to a new generation of players has been an incredible experience. We were too excited to get it in your hands and didn't want to just show it off to you and then make you have to wait. The best part of my job is that I get to be the one to announce that the Oblivion remaster will be available today.
Today! He said today. I told you. It was already on Game Pass. I looked.
I was born 87 years ago.
Telling you, my webcam is struggling right now.
But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. This is the 27th of Last Seed, the year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the Third Era, and the final hours.
Let's see. I'm at 20% on my download, chat.
Of
We're just
my
gonna chill
life.
here till it's done. We're gonna chill here till it's done.
I have seen the gates of oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see.
Good. This game is looking good.
This is only the beginning. Worse is yet to come. Looks clear.
I've done the opening for Oblivion before, but I've never like actually played.
Time of cleansing
I tried.
draws nigh.
Who now
I
will
started with
save us
Skyrim.
from the
What can I
coming
say? I don't like going
darkness?
back. Oh, Jack.
Here you must find your own path.
Remember the Emperor!
Find him and close shut the jaws of oblivion.
This is my boy! Look at my boy! Looky! Right here. Say hi! Say hi! Boogie, 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 bud. Boogie, 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 bud. Boogie, 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 bud. I literally had to type it in, but it popped right up. I had to type in Oblivion Remaster. He just woke up. You're gonna have to excuse him. He's not very hyper right now. He just woke up. Oh, oh, look at. Oh, booger. You excited too? Oh, booger. You excited? Ah! Ah! Boogie. Ah, I got you good, didn't I? Your mouth is all drooly. Let me get you something to wipe your mouth off. Come here, Boogie. Boogie, boogie, boogie. Here. Chat, we're just waiting on the game to download, then we're starting the game up. Like, it's that simple. I'll get the...
Wow.
I'll get it switched
What
over. I'll show you
did we
progress.
just witness? The worst kept secret ever? Maybe. Probably. But you just witnessed the Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remastered Direct. That is coming to you today. Maybe
Yeah.
even now. I don't know. We'll have to check after this.
It is now, lady. I'm already downloading
I'm joined by the wonderful, talented, incredible Wes Johnson. You.
Ah, hi.
And Wes, who do you have here with you?
This is Finn. Oh, yes, he knows his name now. Hello there, Finn. How are you? I mean, for the sake of this, we can call him Barbas if you'd like, but he's a sweetie pie and he wanted to get his time, Mr. DeMille.
That makes sense. I wouldn't. If I had a new puppy, I would totally bring that puppy with me everywhere.
I take him everywhere. You ever heard the Harry Nilsson's puppy song?
No.
He's like, I take my puppy everywhere. Da-da-da-da.
Well, for you, those of you joining us, either new or from the Direct, we are going to be sharing some gameplay of Wes's old stomping grounds, but newer now with the remastered version.
I can't wait.
So Wes, for those that do not know you, first, shame on you if you don't, but if you don't, why don't you tell our friends here what role you have done in Oblivion?
In Oblivion, you're going to probably bring some memes back to life.
Can't wait.
So if like you walk out of someplace with a fork, I would be there going, "Hold, criminal scum! Your stolen goods are now forfeit. Pay with your blood." That's a lovely one. The
That's very
Imperial Guard
aggressive.
song is out there now, and all sorts of things that people had fun with. Sheogorath, Daedric Prince of Madness, at your service. And I love this because I'll never be able to order a cheese pizza again because people use the soundboard
How have you
and they
played
call
it,
the pizza
Stealthy
shops
41?
and
I'm
they're
calling
saying,
your ass out a month ago.
What can I do for you today? Cheese! You want a cheese pizza? I want cheese for everyone! How many would that be, sir? And so I can't call anywhere as Sheogorath to order a pizza because I'll never get it or I'll get it with a lot of
I mean,
spit.
honestly, you're doing everybody a favor if you do. So.
Yeah,
I mean, and your shirt is totally on theme today as well.
Yeah, wearing my Sheo shirt. I've got, and of course, there's, where is it? My Dark Brotherhood pin here. Lucian LeChance of the Dark Brotherhood, dear child of Sithis. I don't spread rumors, dear child. I create them. So, yeah, I loved Oblivion. Oblivion to me
What's up, Jack?
was, I mean, I've loved all the games. I loved Morrowind. Ah, yes, we've been expecting you. Come right in. I love Skyrim, which is fantastic, but Oblivion to me was where I came out to play. And it was the original, all the races had the same voices. Oh man, there's so much crossbreeding amongst the Imperial Guard, you know, mom, dad, the family reunions were very confusing. But
It's a lot of love.
I know, but I just absolutely loved that game. And as other games came along, and then you got to see Skyrim with its 10th anniversary edition. And when I first put that on the Xbox Series X,
Y'all don't see that. Y'all don't see that.
oh my
Look at my job
God,
interview.
the
motherfucker.
visuals to me were just, I was blown away. And to make Oblivion now have that kind of feel, that kind of look, the
We out here,
gameplay, the graphics, I mean, if I walk up to a lady in the middle of one of the towns and tap her on the shoulder and she turns around and does not look like Terry Jones in drag from Monty Python, I don't know what I'm going to do. But I mean, I love the
you really
game.
can't.
So now
Okay.
people are going to get a chance to see it with brand new eyes. And for people who've only ever played Skyrim, this is going to be kind of a revelation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the predecessor, so it's taking people back.
Oh my goodness, look at that. And this is the mouth to the Shivering Isles. Look at the difference, the graphics,
I don't
how
want to see shit
sumptuous
from this
it
game.
is, the
I want to just
detail
play
on
it
this.
and have fun.
Not just on the backgrounds, not just every leaf on a tree, but looking at the clothing, at the uniforms that they're wearing. I mean, he's
Can I just,
wearing
like, snap this
leather,
somehow?
and he's wearing some fur, and you're seeing all the details on every little thing. This guard right here, this guard, people are like, that's so effective. He seems to have this cold out there in the middle of this island where the winds are whipping around. And
Sorry, y'all. We had a lot of shit happen
cold.
the past few months.
I was really, really sick that day. But
I didn't have to go that hard into the role. Wes.
I know, I'm method, so method. But look at that. Now, there's the door to the fringe, and inside, what's going to happen? Oh, look at the screens. Even the screens.
Oh, now you're willing to.
The loading screens
up,
look
okay.
so much sweeter and more detailed. And there he is, Haskell. Look at him, sitting there all bald and boring.
Huh?
Haskell, your room's very dark, just like your personality. Hurry up and talk. Oh, look at the detail on Haskell's face. You can really see what living with Sheogorath has done to him. He looks like Marley's ghost there.
I mean, this is the first time you're seeing the remastered,
This is the first
isn't
time I've seen any of this, and the detail and the expression on the face, he just looks so weary, so put upon.
Well, it's been almost 20 years, so we've had a lot of ability for technical advancements from there. So
Yes, and imagine
and age, I guess. For
20,
him as well.
20 years in the service of Shea Gorath is going to age anybody,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Okay, is that better for the camera?
I like his
It was
puffy sleeves there, the little Seinfeld puffy sleeves.
Now, what would you say your favorite role has been for Oblivion, or which character do you feel like you gravitated the most towards?
Well, that's the thing. People ask me all the time, who's your favorite character to play this?
Look,
And that's
I moved.
Sophie's choice. Because
I had to redo my setup.
You bring a little of
It's
yourself
still not
to
even
every
done.
role you
Like
do.
the
You
back-
gotta
this is a nice
bring.
little backdrop. I will
These
admit,
are all
oh,
like
good.
my children.
I do
so,
like looking at that.
I mean, I love Lucian.
We're
I
getting
love
there, okay?
Shea
You're
Gorath. I
crooked.
love them all
I'm
for
just
very
now
different
noticing
reasons.
you've been crooked this
I remember
whole time.
working with
Why have you
Mark
said shit?
Lampert for this game, and we're doing the same Imperial
crooked?
Guard voice, even the
Do I look crooked?
Gray Fox, like capital, but he's still very much the Imperial. But then he
Do I
gets
look
to
crooked?
Lucy and he goes, "This guy's a little different, a little darker, a little more macabre." So I think about it for a second, and I start going into this,
All right.
this thing, and in my mind, you try to get an image of who the character is. And for me, he was twisted and gaunt and bent and just insidious.
Does it take you? Is it that quick for you sometimes when you like get a breakdown of a character?
Sometimes it can, and sometimes I take time. Shea was a different thing, but with Lucian, I had a come here, Bubby. It's okay. With Lucian, the image I had in my mind as I portrayed him at first was completely different from the image of what he ended up looking like. You know, he ended up looking. They made him this gorgeous guy, you know, and when we were looking at him, going, "Oh my God, he's gorgeous! And he has a heart of darkness, the perfect man." So. But he was so much fun to do. And people say, "Do you know what happened to him?" Spoilers.
There we go.
You just finish your lines. So when I'm playing the game and I get to that point in the game, I'm like, you know, I'm experiencing it as well. And, oh, look at this, the butterflies.
Incredible.
The breakaway into the Shivering Isles and the butterflies. That is beautiful. And Haskell's out of there, man. It's quitting time. Look at that. Through the fringe of madness.
That's got all the DLC. Oh.
Yeah, with Shea Gorath, I had about a week to prepare.
How?
And I was told, we want something a little more stand-up.
You're
but
gonna
we
get
want
done before
him
me.
to feel dangerous but funny.
Fuck. Is there, like,
And
double my
they said maybe
download
something
speed
like
on my
Robin
hardwired
Williams.
in?
I thought, no, Robin Williams is a bit too cuddly, you know. As Shea Gorath, I'll skip rope with your entrails. I don't believe you. So,
Admittedly, that would be an interesting thing to
yeah.
see Robin Williams talking about.
And the fact that this remaster is only $50,
But I thought, where
crazy. They were
could
trying
I
to charge
find my
80 for
inspiration
Nintendo
for this
shit.
character?
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
And I started thinking about different
50 for
stand-up
this?
comedians who would I find dangerous, that I would love to have a drink with,
You
and
wanna come
laugh
see
and
a
joke,
William?
but afraid they
You wanna
might
come
beat me
see
up
a
at the end of the
William?
night. And I came up with Billy Connolly, the Scottish comedian.
Oh, yes.
But I thought, I can't just do a straight up Billy Connolly. He can be my spirit animal. But it didn't seem, it felt too, he's not Scottish. And I thought, well, I've got this friend who runs the Irish Channel down in DC. His name is Tom Stack. And Tom is he's from Cork, Ireland.
Boy.
And so there's this Irish accent. And I thought, what if because he's got mania and dementia, this character can go between an accent fluidly. Like you think he might be Irish, you think then maybe he's Scottish when he gets more manic. But what happens when he gets deadly serious? There are a few moments where it drops completely. Why? Because everything else is an affectation. He does what he wishes to do. And so, like the brain pie line, where you'll hear all three separate things. And he's like, and he starts wondering what you're like, perhaps brain pie. Perfect! Care to donate?
That adds an extra layer of terror to
Yeah,
his character
and
for
you
sure.
just don't know where he's going to land with some of these things, whether it's friendly, whether it's deadly, whether it's over the top, whether he's crazy mad. I just had to sit there and let that thing flow back and forth. And I think from what I was told later, Todd was listening to it and they weren't expecting that. And so it threw him off a little at first. And then the more he listened to it, the more he's like, oh, no, I like this. I like this. And that's who Sheo became.
And you define the character through multiple games and multiple universes.
Yeah, and it's a beautiful thing to be able. I love more than anything trying to figure out who a character is, and the Rubik's Cube of their personality and the whole thing.
And I imagine though the character is designed by somebody else, that you get to input a lot of your influence and sort of direction on it, even still.
Well, you have to bring a sense of life to it. Whereas when someone is writing it, they're bringing their sense of life to it, their experience. But you don't know their experience, but you know the circumstances of the character, and you can build something upon the character, and then, live in that space, become somewhat that character, which is why every one of them become like children of mine.
I hope you don't become too much.
Oh, no. There are some days. The one I don't want to become the more like is Hermaeus Mora. And
that would also be terrifying, yes.
Yeah, Mel Blanc used to look at the photographs of the characters that he was doing and would base them on that, like Sosia Shergala from Morrowind. I saw him. So every one of the Bretons seemed like an old bald guy with a goatee. But you look at Hermaeus Mora and you're like, 1,000,000 eyeballs and 1,000,000 tentacles. What does that sound like? And, I worked with D.B. Cooper as the director for the ESO. And we had to do some adaptation because he was very slow and ponderous in some of the earlier games, and with clips and lisps and clicks and all this. But I adapted it but kept it the same as well. And the explanation that I come up with, why does he sound a little bit different? Where on Hermaeus Mora do you see a mouth?
I don't even want to know where the mouth is, honestly.
I know. I think you're hearing him telepathically. And just like with every telepathic thing, you may have a better receptor to hear than another character would have.
Yeah, that makes
Some
sense.
people would have a less sensory perception, and so it might be a little more muddled, it might be a little more clicky, might be a little draggy, because that is how your extrasensory perception of their voice is. However, if you're a little stronger and you've got a little bit more going for you in that regard, suddenly it's a little clearer. It's like the difference between the Beatles listening to Helter Skelter on vinyl, then later on CD. Oh, it's so much clearer. Manson was like, I wasn't meant to kill anybody after all. So yeah.
Okay.
That's there. Long answer, but
it's a perfect
I
answer.
love doing it. I love doing it.
And I know you don't have necessarily a favorite character because they are your children, but do you have a favorite line that you've done, or at least like maybe a handful of lines?
I do love the line where, Lucien LeChance does say, "I don't spread rumors, dear child. I create them."
You hear my dog out there?
And the only thing that bugs me is when Knights of the Nine came in, you're talking to Lucien and you ask him about rumors and he goes, "I heard there's a prophet down by the..." No! No, Lucian, come on, man.
This is what time did to him. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I do love some of those lines. The cheese line really took off. I mean, the cheese for everyone.
I mean, I got you the sign specifically.
I know. Look at that, cheese for everyone. It was just a couple of lines in the middle of Oblivion, and it took off and had a life of its own.
I mean, who doesn't love cheese? Though,
Everybody
for real?
loves
like,
cheese.
If somebody said it to me, I'd be really happy.
Yeah. I went to Amsterdam with the ESO crew and went to a cheese shop, bought a bunch of cheese and took a picture out there, and everybody was just like, well, there he is in his natural habitat. Cheese. And it wasn't enough for everyone. Sorry.
That would have been a lot of cheese. You probably would have you had to ransack the whole shop.
You got to go through customs.
It's difficult. Nobody wants to deal with that.
Yeah. How much cheese do you think you're going to eat, sir?
Enough.
Enough cheese. Is there ever enough?
There's never enough cheese.
No, we're still in the Shivering Isles, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think we're going to traipse around the Shivering Isles for a little while.
And look at some of the faces and the hair, so much more defined.
And this is something that does come in the remastered. You get all of the DLC.
You got your yogurt, Bubba, and then you got your other
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, so it's the full package.
So you get Knights of the Nine.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Pelin the White Strake. I was Pelin. But you know, it's one of the ones that people don't think about. What's the guy's name? Begins with a U. Lives in a cave. You get the staff of Sheogorath from him later.
I'm looking at my friends off camera.
I forgot that I'd done the character.
Oh, really?
And I'm playing.
I guess when you do so
game.
many, it probably just like kind of blurs together unless it's something like really big, right?
Some of them really stand out. They're much bigger, but I was the torturer. I was the guy as the Hermes Columbus, the suicidal guy.
Mm-hmm.
Those are all fun roles to play. But I love how the suicidal guy is begging you to kill him, and at the end he's like, "What are you doing?" But all the voices in this are the same, so we get to hear this fella right here, yeah?
Yep.
Craig Seckler is the adoring fan. And seeing him
I
wearing
didn't
one of
murder
those.
him, I swear. I mean, not yet anyway.
Look
But
at that. Like,
should I?
Yeah, in tribute to Craig.
How do I look?
Lovely. It's lovely.
My sword.
Like a rock star.
Should I just keep this on the whole time? Man, you got to do that lockpick quick. I remember we did an Oblivion stream.
That's a little different,
a couple
isn't
years
it?
ago, and it was like torture watching my friend try to do the lockpick and just failing every single time. But yeah, it's the same lock.
Watching someone play a game is fun, like this, when you're battling skeletons. When it takes them an hour to pick a lock, and they're saving and going back again and again and again, it's like, call me.
It's funny at first, and that was a live stream too, so it was funny at first, but then it's just like, okay, all right, and then stream's over, rage quit,
Lockpick, the live stream.
So can you tell us anything about your first interaction with Bethesda Game Studios, like how you started with the team here?
My first game was Morrowind, and I went, we were recording at a place called Absolute Pitch in DC. A fellow by the name of Chip Ellinghouse was recording us. But my director was Todd Howard.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and we sat there and went through all the different characters, the Bretons and different Daedric gods and some orcs and all sorts of things. We were having a good time. I do remember going down to Au Bon Pain and getting, taking a break and getting a chocolate croissant and just chatting, walking. And the thing is, Todd's always been very passionate about these games, That's the thing that people don't. I don't think people realize just how deeply enmeshed into the game world he is. I mean, the old top-down turn-based type games, the board games, things of that sort, and to bring the spirit of those into these worlds. And, Morrowind was kind of a real departure for the Elder Scrolls, which had been much less graphically robust.
That was a nice way of putting it.
Yeah, and
it's retro. Don't worry about it.
yeah, and the voice acting was very sparse then. It wasn't even that much more in Morrowind, but what was there was really fun and really good to do. And I started playing that game, getting 700 hours in. You know how it goes. You think, I'm going to play for half an hour before bed, and the next
Without
thing you
question.
know, birds are chirping outside, your day is toast.
What day is it?
And you go
What
to sleep
time
and
is it?
dream in that world. Which was interesting because I had not had the experience of I've done some games and things of that sort. I played, I think in Unreal 2, like 200 different people dying in 500 different ways.
Oh my gosh.
I was basically the equivalent of a Wilhelm scream. And this one I really wanted to play, and I got into it, and I started dreaming in that world. And when I started voicing Oblivion, I knew where to close my eyes and see the world around me. Now, maybe in Oblivion I didn't see any Silt Striders, and there were no boots that would help me fly from one end to the other. Thank God there were no cliff racers.
You mean you don't want to hear the screaming sounds of the cliff racer as you close your eyes and try to sleep?
I got some real Samuel L. Jackson choice quotes in on those cliff racers along the way. Yeah, but I saw that world. And I lived in that world because I lived in the world when I was playing the game. And I discovered something. The more you play the games, the more immersive your performance can become, because you know the world not like everybody else is going to know it. The games become like almost virtual reality. You're sucked into them. These worlds become sometimes even more real than your own world.
Did I cook the eggs good?
I was able to take, I started working with Mark Lampert, and he was like, with the Imperial Guards, let's go less what you were doing with the Bretons. I want you just to give me, these guys are full of testosterone. And we found the voice that we wanted for that. And so the Imperial Guards are the first ones that I did.
Instantly.
But then I started doing some of the other characters.
I've cooked my
around.
fair share of spam, lady.
I'm really proud that Lucien Lachance was one of the first voices that ever broke through the voice class system in Elder Scrolls. And by the time Shivering Isles came around, we had a bunch of different voices suddenly. It really changed things a lot. So watching it grow and doing these things and to be able to perform alongside folks like Linda Carter, who's been in these, that our party for Oblivion, a lot of the big game parties have been pretty crazy at different places. Oblivion, in a way, was kind of a lot more sedate, but still was big at the time. We went on like this one cruise ship on the Potomac, where they had dinner, and we're all out there and hanging out and eating dinner, going up top, recreating Titanic scenes on the edge of the boat.
As you do.
As one does, yeah. And it was so fun, and getting a chance to see and talk with Linda Carter, who it turns out is also a huge Washington Capitals fan.
Also a win.
Yeah, and that the Capitals stuff came into play. Because when I started doing the arena announcer, I'd been doing the Capitals for about, I guess we started recording this, in 2003? So I'd been the arena announcer for about 3 years. And I was learning who I was and doing things. And I asked Mark, how do you want to do the arena announcer? He's like, kind of what you're doing with the Caps, only on steroids, because these are gladiators. Okay, so I brought that oomph. I unleashed the fury. Yeah, good people of the city of Cyrodiil, welcome to the arena.
The Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remaster.
I started taking some of that
on Game Pass and whatever
that
else
I
you
did
want,
with
whatever,
Oblivion
I know you
and
like
bringing
Elder
it to the Capitals. And the two of them began to merge together until I became sort of over the top with people going, "You're not old school. You're not classic. You're just a rebel punk is what you are." I'm like, okay, well, that's fine. So I'm a rebel punk, but I'm out there unleashing fury. I'm a fan with a microphone, and I'm going nuts. And a lot of the development into that started with Oblivion. What's really weird is that I've been doing that now for 25 years for the Capitals. And in that time, as other people retired and left the job, all the people who are out there saying, "You're not old school, you're not traditional," started replacing the old school and traditional guys with
The Elder Scrolls
people who
Oblivion
sounded like
Remastered
me.
dropped. It's on Game Pass,
And we're doing the
PC,
things
whatever
I
you want to
did.
play it on. You're welcome.
So 25 years later, guess what? I'm old school, doing what I did when I was a young punk. So, you know, thank you, Oblivion. Thank you, Mark, for helping change how I do things, you know, and that's the thing. Over this period of time that we've done these games, over this period of time that we've worked with all these different
That is one of
characters,
his favorite
I'm
games
constantly learning, and I'm constantly growing, and constantly grateful for the opportunity to bring new characters to life, like Johannes Verlaine in The Gold Road, where it was very emotional. It was a very emotional piece, and I was able to, as a parent, everybody has regrets, you know? No matter how good a job you've done, you have regrets. And I channeled that into this
That's
character
right.
who
Sunbathe out there, doggy.
died
Sunbathe out there.
and left things unsaid and undone with his son, and is given a chance through, you know, the magic.
Chat, we're
of
gonna be
this
here
world
forever. Quit downloading
and,
it.
Hermaeus
I
and
want to play it.
all sorts of things.
Everybody
to
stop!
be able to come back and try to make amends. And it was hugely emotional for me.
Especially because
And-
you say you put so much of yourself into
Yeah,
the characters you're doing.
Yeah. And after we were done and I was working with DB on, I said, "Wow, that one was a little intense." And she said, "Yeah, yeah. I love working with her. It's like a waltz, it's like a dance, you know." But I see something after the game comes out. Somebody has a photograph of some dog looking really sad in the back seat going, "Who is the actor for Johannes Verlaine? They just killed me." And I'm like, yes.
Nailed it.
Because if you don't feel it, they don't feel it. And I'm a fan of the games. I'm a fan of the worlds. I'm a fan of every one of my characters. Even the bad ones have their reasons.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can get into that, and if you can feel that, and I can make it real for me, then maybe I'm making it real for somebody else.
Absolutely.
And it becomes immersive for them. So,
Would say without question.
yeah.
Well, speaking to that point, what do you hope that players experience or feel from the characters that you portrayed in Oblivion? Who may be experiencing it for the first time,
Yeah.
or maybe they're returning to it having played the previous version of Oblivion.
I think that it makes me very happy that these characters are going to get a second chance.
most of the time.
The Imperial Guards, you know, even in the strength of I once took an arrow to the knee, you know, even with that coming around, people still remember the Imperial Guards of Oblivion.
Oh yeah.
You know.
I would say I see them probably second or third most from
Yeah.
all Elder Scrolls titles, right? I'm looking at Jess over here, another Jess.
They jump scared me.
Hi, Edmund.
I've got core memories that I reacted because they would spot me stealing something, and yeah.
Well, I scared myself once playing the game.
Well,
Oblivion,
chat,
I'm up in
I'll
one
start
of the
streaming back
towers
up
in one of the
immediately if it
Oblivion
goes out,
gates,
so
and
I'm
I
right
do
here waiting.
the
She's great. I gotta
Dromora,
bust a leg now, I can't
the
get on the floor
Daedric
like
warriors. They'd suddenly pop up and fight.
Thank
and
you for the
battle
guy
in
that
the
turned in
middle
front
of
of me.
Oblivion, and it's the middle of the night. I'm walking up a winding staircase, and
lose my
suddenly
job
I come
too,
up.
you bitch.
Sorry, Finn. Sorry, Finn. And
Finn's like, I didn't sign up for this.
I jumped, and I'm like, holy hell, I just scared myself.
I think we're good.
Well, I was going to ask, do you find that you can disconnect from the characters that you've done and your voice
Yeah.
in the game when you're playing as a player?
Yeah, you know, the thing is, when I'm playing the games, I am the character that I'm, you know, I'm with the controller, that's me, right?
Yeah.
And then I'll listen to hear if the voice is immersive or if it stands out, if it didn't work. If it worked and it's fine, I'll let it go and I'll just enjoy the environment. That being said, there's something about people who are like, well, what do you play as? I'm like, I play as an Imperial. And they're like, every time I said, yes, yes.
That was
because,
going to be a question.
well, yeah, I mean, if I'm going to be out there and I've got a big broadsword and I'm battling going, yeah, yeah, ha! It's my voice. I'm the one who's actually doing the battle. As the Imperial, there's something kind of meta about that.
Yeah, totally. Don't look at the screen, Finn.
Oh, man.
You're feeling a skinned hound.
Yeah, you're not a skin hound. You're a furry hound.
Sorry, Finn.
Yes, you are.
So if you, as yourself, as Wes Johnson,
yeah,
were to be in Cyrodiil,
I don't even know like what you do.
Who do you think you would be? Would you be like an adventurer or an alchemist or a sneaky archer?
Probably an adventurer. I was always the big sword guy.
Maybe I
You know, I mean, going out and doing stealth and climbing up trees and hitting people with a bow and arrow from a distance is kind of fun occasionally. But let's be honest, we play this game because we have had a bad day and we want to take a broadsword and chop somebody up, you know, and not go to jail for it. Yeah. Oh, look at that! Yeah.
Which is terrifying, by the way.
Yeah, big flame. Those are scary, and the liches. And,
I just gotta say that while I'm very excited to play this myself, I'm so glad that I have to do it on here because I would be really sucking trying to multitask.
I do love the running around, getting involved in things. Now, I know I'm not the only one that at the end of a big session, I save and decide to murder the entire town.
Yeah, totally.
Gotta
That's
kill
just what you do.
Everybody in town.
It is always important to save, especially for reasons like this.
And then you come back after you've murdered pretty much everybody, and you go back to that original save. Don't they somewhat be like, I'm
just
feeling a little uneasy
in your head
suddenly.
What your character was doing, and then it goes back and snaps back into reality.
You didn't want the baby egg?
I think all the Dark Brotherhood quests are so cool. The party is a very good one, where you have to go around the party and knock a bunch of people off, and they don't know it's you. I mean, who's not had that experience?
The amount of diversity and range in the types of quests that are in Oblivion and stories that you hear are definitely exciting, and you can't wait for people to experience those or re-experience them.
So when you played Oblivion initially, what stuck out for you?
She's a hellhound.
The vastness of the world, like how expansive it was and how beautiful it was. I'm one of those people that plays where there's a quest marker. I'm just gonna go another direction. I like, oh, what's over here? Oh, what's over here? And just the amount of surprise and gifts that keep on giving in terms of the world building of Oblivion just was like, it blew my mind. I started with Fallout 3 for Bethesda Game Studios titles.
Yeah.
So I was like not expecting to, I mean, I knew it wasn't Fallout, but I was not expecting to jump in and be like, oh, this is like completely vibrant and different and exciting. So I just loved that. And
From the very beginning, you feel pretty guilty about what goes down. I personally feel I owe an apology to Patrick Stewart. I've been in,
How could we?
I've been in a couple of games with Patrick Stewart and haven't met him once.
My life is going to be consumed
Got
for the
this
next few
close
months.
at Sutton Place Gourmet in D.C. Someone's like, Patrick Stewart's downstairs ordering a sandwich.
I think you need to go
I'm like,
confirm what I told him.
Patrick Stewart eats
Had no
sandwiches.
idea.
We have
I
that
eat
in common. I
sandwiches.
eat sandwiches. And by the time I got down there, this place that is notoriously slow at putting out sandwiches got his lickety split and he was gone.
Oh man, I can imagine.
Yeah.
Here you go, Wes.
Oh my goodness, look at
Vio.
that. Oh, well, look at the hair. It looks like I've been using a little Grecian formula.
So what do you think now, almost 20 years later, seeing this take on
Blinding!
Sheo?
Blinding! You know what?
I've always loved this Sheo. I've loved this outfit. He looks a little bored.
I think he's just not mad enough yet.
He'll get there. Oh, there I saw. Oh, let's see the expression changing slightly.
I love the hand tap.
Yeah. But I think he looks a little bit more like me. Here I've been mantling him all along, and now he's mantling the old me.
Definitely the facial hair. You need to get in on like the golden eyes.
Inhaling the
so.
power.
Well, I have those contacts for when I go out to cons and things of that sort. After about an hour, they feel like little clay pigeons on my eyeballs.
I can imagine them probably not very comfortable.
But they're great for staring contests. People don't want to continue to look you in the eye.
Oh yeah, I can imagine. It's just like darting away, and it's like I can see you now looking at me right in the eye.
Yeah.
What advice do you have for anybody that would potentially want to get into voice acting or pursue a career in voice acting?
I would say first things first, get yourself a recorder, whether it's a handheld recorder, something, we have them all on our phones now. You can build yourself a studio pretty quickly and easily, but you got to work on the dead sound. But just the handheld recorder, get some dialogue and start reading this dialogue. And when I say read, I don't mean read, because it sounds like you're reading, you've taken somebody out of it.
Right.
If it sounds like you're acting, you take somebody out of it. I need you to just become. Look at those lines and remember that your job is not just to read what's on the paper. It's to bring it to life. And voice acting also includes breathing, sighing, laughing. Make it natural. Bring emotion to it. Try different things. I do a class through a theater lab of teaching video game voice acting. And that's one of the things I work with people on, is you listen to this stuff, you record this stuff, and let it sit for 2 days. Because when you're recording or you're in the moment, ideally, you're 100% in character and you're not thinking about all these things. If you give yourself 2 days distance, you can listen to it a little more objectively.
Yeah.
And then you say to yourself, that's when your director comes in, or your technical director. Never while you're performing. But when you're listening back to it 2 days later and you go, okay, I could have done this, could have done that, because you're not just training your voice, you're training your ear. And that's hugely important. In anything, to succeed at something, you got to do it.
Hell, I'm gonna have to play with the set.
And so I tell people in my class, this is their homework assignment every week, and they get something, or they get little lines and things of that sort to work on, and we discuss it, and what did they hear, what are they doing, and I don't ever listen to it. I want them to listen to it, and then we discuss what they've done. Because when that 6-week course is over, whose counsel are they going to be leaning on? Their own.
Right.
And you want to, the people who were not really serious about it, stop.
Yeah.
The people who were serious about it, continue to do those recordings, continue to do something, knowing that every time you go out for an audition, you look at places like on Reddit, they have Casting Call Club, where you can go in and maybe get yourself a job doing mods. And, it's important. First of all, if you do a mod and you do it well, you're going to have stuff that you can use in your demo.
Right.
Also, these people are up-and-comers in the industry. And word of mouth is very important. So if you can start on a ground level with somebody who's starting out and they begin to know you and trust you, and you grow and learn together, that's the best. So I would say, if you want to do it, do it. And make that part of your job, is going out there and looking for auditions. You can look on Backstage. You can look at Actors Access. If you're in the DC area, there's a thing called DragonutConnects.com that shows free auditions. And then you go to Casting Call Club online. If you do take my course, we have Discord
Okay.
group, and it's just full of my alumni, and they all share.
I'm sure everybody is really helpful and
They help each other.
with their experience as
And
well.
that's the thing. Work with people who are working, not with people who are
We're
like,
at 88,
oh, I could
chat.
do
It's
it
gonna take an hour.
if I wanted to.
Everybody.
We've
I mean,
done
if I
it.
really wanted to,
We're
I'd
almost
be better
there.
than anybody else. Have you been doing anything about it? No, but someone will offer me a job eventually. Now, you got to chase everything down. You got to do it because you love it. That's it. Nobody's getting rich doing this, but you have to love it.
Yeah.
Oh, and God help me, Jess, I love it.
Great life advice.
Chat,
Yeah,
we're just chilling.
that is
That's all we're
really
doing right
helpful
now.
advice.
Just kind of letting the stream go through.
You heard it.
As soon as that
Do
hits
it.
100%, and I'm done.
That young
the professional
Balrod's
here.
not going to get any older.
And then you can immortalize yourself forever in a video game.
Yeah.
Multiple characters, like Wes, if you're lucky.
And to see this come back all these years later, and it's going to be, I think this is going to be huge. I think people are just going to love it all over again.
Well, they don't have to wait much longer because it is available today.
Go get it.
Go get it. Go download it. It's
we're
on
downloading
Xbox
already,
Series X, NES, and day one on Game Pass. It is also on PC and PlayStation 5. So.
And I don't know what you're waiting for. You're sitting around. It's not going to just drop into your lap. Go find it. Go get it.
I got
Or
nothing
I'll
to add to
come
that.
get you.
Thanks so much. Thank you so much, Wes. And Finn.
Finn?
You're an excellent co-host, Finn.
Finn, say bye-bye to all the peoples. Bye.
I was born 87 years ago.
Well,
But for all these years,
that was good. That was cool. We are just literally waiting on the download. Rosie, if you don't shut the hell up, dog, I'll come over there and smack the shit out of you. Rosie! Come here, girl. Gotcha. Get y'all! Get. Geese. I'd never do that. Come on. Be real. Yeah. Give me that. She's playing it, chat. I may not embarrass myself like that on the internet. See, that one you get put in the cage for. We don't like that one. You don't go for those baby bottles. Chew through enough of those nipples. She'll be in the cage for a little bit. So how you been? I've been shit, honestly. I have. You see this? Don't get into a wreck. Yeah. Thank God you did. Son almost killed himself. Jumped right off that couch. Woo! Listen, I'm not as fast. I can't be as fast. I saw. I like blinked and then I opened my eyes and you were holding on to it. But what happened? Lord, play. Hide that. Oh, I was talking to this thing. No! I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Hell, I thought it would work. You're gonna.
I'm gonna kick you. I'm not playing it. Just smack it back in.
Wait. Yeah. And then. That'll kick me, you think? Oh. Well.
So next week when I get my check, I'm gonna have to try and get
Yeah.
that.
Sorry, I was hoping it would work.
Maybe we go innocent and fake the 516 instead of 20.
Yeah, we can go look. Damn, y'all, the fucking stream never switched. Okay, hold on. Come on. Clicking wrong things. I really have to like. Come on. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. So. I'm looking at what I'm seeing. You want to try to download it on your computer since you've got PC Game Pass?
Am I debating it?
I know it sucks you'd have to wait a little bit again, but.
You probably have to wait a long bit. It's not hardwired in.
Well, I mean, you probably have to wait about an hour. But you can come over here.
I was debating on playing Branch Sims.
You seem disappointed. Well, we can download it. Get your PC going, start downloading it. But it will be done for the next time. or even today. Oh, I don't know what we're doing. We're just kind of waiting for these stupid shaders. Chat! What? Sure. Why do you vibration auto on? Of course I read it. Alright, let's see what we got over here. Yeah, we wanna... Oh, okay, great. Turn that right off, shall we? Motion blur off. See, you already know. Quality level medium detect. Oh! You detect medium? Really? Yikes! Confirm all those changes. Fuck, this is a new game, market game.
I was born 87 years ago. For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. Behold, In darkness, a doom sweeps the land. This is the 27th of last seed, the year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the Third Era and the final hours of my life.
Damn, and I'm only getting like 40 FPS? Hold on. Oh, fuck, I have to do this. Okay. We're gonna just do a Nord, I think. Something basic. Oh, yeah. The Mew King right here. Look at this. Cheekbones. Oh, bro. Oh, bro. Oh, oh. We're just gonna keep that normal. Oh yeah, we gotta bring that chin out. Pronounced? Absolutely. Yeah. Oh no. Oh, absolutely. Do we want like a big chin for the man, or do we want like a small cut chin for the man? No, big chin. What is it, Boogie? Oh, we got the Crimson Chin! What is it, Bug? Hi, Boogie. Hi, Bug. Come here. Come on, stand up. Watch your head. Yep. Walk. Walk. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hello. Oh. 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 We're back, chat. Let's go! This is what it's like, by the way, chat. When you're a dad and you try to game, every 2 seconds, you're up for something. You're up for something every 2 seconds. It's wild. Oh, bro. Handsome. Let's see. Oh, do we really want the... Yeah, I think we do. Oh, do we have the brooding forehead? Dang! Bro, I could, like, when I'm climbing a mountain... you know what I mean? Oh my god. I did. Boogie! What is it, Boogie? I can't help you, Boogie. It's alive! What the fucking fuck? Oh my god. Oh. Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. Somebody went to this man and punched him in the back of the head. That's what. They fucking hit him with a wall. Booyah! Damn, that dropped down to 30 frames, bro. I might just have to load up my Xbox. That looks more real. Tone? Oh my god. I need some really, like, popping eyes. Something that really pops out. Sure. Skin? Oh yeah, he's gonna have some freckles. Can you even see the front? Okay. He's always flustered. He's always blushing. He's always looking bruised. Bruh, he always looks rough. I put lipstick on because I can. I put it on because it makes me feel pretty. Oh god. Do I look pretty yet? And then we're gonna, if we can, we're gonna give him. What is that beard? What is that? Bro, I'm so confused. I gotta do something. Oh, how's it going? Hey, awesome. I downloaded it on PC through Game Pass, but I might have to pull my Xbox up because it's not running great. Internet, come here. What should I name this? What do you mean you don't know? What happened?
Oh, the printer.
Didn't hit him, did it?
Hopefully it bounced over his head.
Good God, kid.
It's a cord. I'm gonna pull it.
Every time he talks, he's got a fucking thing. His name is Help Me. Oh, that's pretty stupid. your nose sniff. Continue. Yes. What is that? Okay. Oh shit. Hold on. I want to see what happens. Because I didn't like pay that any attention. Yeah, that's what I thought. Because we're looking at webcam's display capture, we're not looking at windows. Can we, what happens if I, properties, okay. Get, uno momento, please. Let me swap real quick. Pull this over here for a sec. What's he doing? I can't see what he's doing. Okay, awesome. So now, motion blur off. Detect it now! Yeah, you can run everything high on this monitor. Hell yeah! Because it was trying to run it in 4K over here instead of 1080p. That's why. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it looking nice.
A nod, I'd give it.
My TikTok stream ain't looking nice, dude. Hold on. I gotta fix my TikTok stream. Hold on. What I get right there? Yep.
That's right. So strong. But you can't bend steel, can you, boy? You can't do anything to get out of here. And those big muscles, they're going to waste away. When the end comes, you won't even have the strength to cry for your mother. That's right. You're going to die in here. You hear me, Nord? You're going to die in here. Hey, you hear that? The guards are coming. For you.
Boris, lock that door behind us.
Yes, sir. My sons. They're dead, aren't they?
We don't know that, sire. The messenger only said they were attacked.
No, they're dead. I know it.
What's this prisoner doing here? This cell is supposed to be off limits.
Usual mix-up with the watch.
Never mind. Get that gate open. Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
Don't kill me!
You, prisoner, stand aside. Over by the window. Stay out of the way and you won't get hurt. Prisoner, stand away from the door. Over by the window now.
Over by the window?
No sign of pursuit, sir. Stay put, prisoner.
Good. Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
You. I've seen you. Let me see your face. You are the one from my dreams. Then the stars were
so
right.
Good.
And this is
So
the day.
good.
Gods give me strength. Assassins attacked my sons, and I am next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route. By chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell.
Why am I in
Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that we may meet. As for what you have done, it does not matter.
Boogie.
That is not what you will be remembered for. I am your emperor, Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler. You are a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way. You will find your own path, Take care. There will be blood and death before the end.
Please, sire, we must keep moving. Better not close this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
This doesn't concern
If it's
you,
steady
prisoner.
when I get out of here, I'll take it. That's fine with me. What's going on? This game looks so pretty. What's up? What's up? I only saw like a split second of a 50 dip. Oh yeah, this is gonna be nice.
Close up left. Protect the Emperor.
Protect the Emperor! Is that you? Oh, fuck you!
Captain's down.
For the Emperor! Can I get me that?
Are you up?
Give me this and that.
All right, sire. With
Captain
She's dead. Dead.
Okay.
Sorry, sire.
So how do
Stand
I
aside.
Tab? Oh, inventory. Yeah, looky! 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 No, I've never played Oblivion. I've only ever played Skyrim. And a little bit of ESO. So, like, this, Oblivion is, like, brand new to me. I've done the opening once, and that's it. I've just been hyped to play something Elder Scrolls for a while. No one wants to see the kisser!
Hide, prisoner.
There he is, there he is. Oh no, this is one of the... Damn, that sucks, but thanks for that katana, though. Can I wield this? Is this a...
How could they be waiting for us here?
No!
Don't know, but it's too late to go back now.
There's trouble ahead.
We will get
Hard
you
to
out.
play? I don't know yet. I'm still...
They won't be the first to underestimate the blades. I'll take point. Let's move.
You stay here, prisoner. Don't try to follow us.
What do you mean? Oh, weapon wheel? Damn! Come on, bitch! Shink. Damn, that's what's up. Damn, sucks to suck, shaman. This is the first time I've streamed in a couple of months. Been out, you know, getting into car wrecks and being in the hospital. So I was doing it every day, every other day kind of thing until that happened, but I mean, I don't. Okay, inventory here. I probably want something like this, actually. Hey, we'll put those on. I don't have any pants on either. We'll put, oh, the green, yeah, duh. We'll put the sandals on. You don't need anything else but this. You hear me? To use a bow, press I and equip. We're gonna try this. Oh, I have to equip. I'm streaming on PC right now. Come on, brain. Okay. How do you help? Combat skills, blade, blunt, hand-to-hand, block, armor, heavy armor, athletics. Yeah, no. Not what I'm looking for. Shield bashing. Ranged. Oh. Plan on it. Plan on streaming other stuff. Oh god, you have to. Gotcha. Gotcha. What was that, Q? Okay. Equip this. Can I? Ah. Put that up there. Oh, no, no, no. I go to 2. Put that. And then... That's it right now. So that way I can just do that little number. Pull my sword out when I need it. Oh! Oh! Bitch! Okay. Oh, I got my arrow back. Yeah, when you're injured, it's kind of hard to be consistent when you're in the hospital for a while. Oh, oh. Oh god, rats! 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 Okay. Oh, more rats! I need to see. Every swing? Oh, every swing. Oh! Damn. Okay. Come on, man. Rat. Bitch. What is that? Lettuce? I don't care that these roaches are crawling all over this food. I'm taking it. What is that, a warhammer? Ooh, do I want a warhammer? I'm on the east side. East side. Oh! Oh, that's quick time. Oh, okay. Pull, and then can I aim? Oh. Bitch. Bitch, this rat's fucking me. That doesn't pause the game at all. Why am I running? Like, oh, come in! Move out the way! Sure, we'll take all the ale. Let's see. I don't think I need so many more rats. old cheese wheel. We're taking every cheese. I don't even remember setting that button. What are you on? That doesn't do anything then? Bro. Is this just supposed to be like Oblivion and a Skyrim engine with updated graphics? Because this is sick. This is just what I needed. Let's go. Whoa! Oh, I should have just did that. I would have killed him. Instead, I just go around swinging. What was this? Fuck. Fuck. I should have read what it said. Well, I got it back. Ooh, give me the dagger, give me the gold. This game looks really good. It looks really good. Hey, stupid motherfuckers don't ever stand at the bottom of a hill when there's stuff like that there. Oh, I can hit R. Okay, cool. Right in the fucking face! Come on in. Gotcha. Can I, like, chop your fucking head off? Nope. Okay. That's fine, I guess. Is there another one? Oh. Here she comes. Go for it. Got it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Fuck you, rats. Fuck you. Hell y'all. Hold on, listen. Howdy. streaming from places if you're still here. So yeah, sorry, I was getting into the game. I'm streaming. I'm not gonna get my location out just yet. I don't want to. But thank you, though. Know that repair. In order to repair your weapons, go to inventory and activate. Okay. Look at all these skulls, bitch. What the fuck? What is this? Mine. Now. Oh. Are we out? Are we out of the cave? No. We're not out of the cave yet. Not quite.
Find a defensible spot to protect the Emperor until help arrives.
Help? What makes you think help will get here before more of those battles?
Here they come
We
again!
need to get the Emperor out of here.
They done?
For the Emperor! Damn it! It's that prisoner again! Kill him! He might be working with the assassins.
No.
No, he is not one of them. He can help us. He must help us.
As you wish, sire.
Come closer. I'd prefer
Hey, thank you
not to
for the
have to
follow.
shout.
Appreciate it.
They cannot understand why I trust you. They've not seen what I've seen. How can I explain? Listen, you know the Nine, how they guide our fates with an invisible hand.
I sure do. One sec, chat. Be right back. Hello? This is him. Good, how are you? Okay. There you go, Rose. We agree. We'll be free, Rosie.
I've served the Nine all my days, and I chart my course by the cycles of the heavens. The skies are marked with numberless sparks, each a fire, and every one a sign. I know these stars well, and I wonder, which sign marked your birth?
I was marked by the lady.
The signs I read show the end of my path. My death, a necessary end, will come when it will come. Your stars are not mine. Today, the lady shall fortify you in your quest for glory. No trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy. Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour. In this, I am blessed to see the hour of my death, to face my apportioned fate, then fall. My dreams grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death. But in your face, I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness. With such hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must be satisfied.
Before you get like, oh, I'll come do it.
I go to my grave. A tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while. Then we must part.
Hold on. That's what I said, chat. When you're a dad and you game constantly, up and up and up and up and up and up. Because your little 1-year-old decides to be into everything, want to do everything, want to see everything, want to touch everything, and this and that, and this and that. What? Rose. Don't eat paper. That griddle that I haven't gotten up yet. Okay. Ready, chat?
Don't get in our way.
Sorry. Ah.
Not much farther.
You may as well make yourself useful. Here, carry this torch and stick close.
What did he even ask me? I don't even remember.
Stick close and let us do our job. There's no time to talk now, prisoner. We've got to keep moving.
Son of a bitch.
This one's mine! I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm! This one's mine!
For the Emperor!
The end is in sight.
Watch your back, Boris! The Emperor's in danger! Oblivion! Thank you!
Protect
the Emperor! Watch your back, Boris!
Blood.
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look.
Oh.
Looks clear. Come on. We're almost through to the sewers.
Are we not going this way?
The gate is barred from the other side. A trap!
What about that side passage back there?
Worth a try. Let's go! They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life. For the Emperor!
For
Die,
the
you
Emperor!
scum!
This ends here! Show me what you've got.
I can go no further. You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings. Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find my last son. Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
Stranger, you chose a bad day to take up with the cause of the...
No! Not Glenroy!
Talos, save us. We failed. I failed. The Blades are sworn to protect the Emperor. Now he and all his heirs are dead. The amulet. Where's the Amulet of Kings? It wasn't on the Emperor's body. Strange. He saw something in you. Trusted you. They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every septim. They see more than lesser men. The Amulet of Kings is a sacred symbol of the Empire. Most people think of the red dragon crown, but that's just jewelry. The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say. He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why? Joffrey? He said that? Why? Nothing I ever heard about. But Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order. Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city of Coral. First, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate. That's where we were heading. It's a secret way out of the Imperial City. Or it was supposed to be secret. Here, you'll need this key for the last door into the sewers. There are rats and goblins down there. But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced knight. Am I right?
Choose your class. cool. You wanna go outside, Rosie? See what I tell you? What I tell you? Come on, girl, let's go outside. Come on, you wanna go outside? Go pee pee. Come on. Hi. Before we do, say hi to stream one more time. Hi. Oh, chat. I think Crusader. Oh, I didn't even see. Okay. Oh, this for sure. This is what I want. I want a battle mage.
Really? I would never have guessed. Still, I don't think you'll have any trouble with rats and goblins. You must get the amulet to Joffrey. Take no chances, but proceed to Wayne Priory immediately. Got it? Good. I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's body and make sure no one follows you. You'd better get moving. May Talos guide you. By the way, thanks for recovering my comrades' swords. I'll see that they are given a place of honor in the halls of the Blades.
No! That's my sword! Alright, well. Buggy, what's the matter? Yeah. I'll get him. Alright, chat, I'm gonna go figure out what's wrong with him. I'm gonna keep playing this game. I'm not gonna stop. I just can't stream with a screaming baby.